The following may not be suitable for all audiences. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hotelier Butch Stewart has died. Stewart was founder of Sandals Resorts, Beaches Resorts, and their parent company, Sandal Resorts International, as well as the ATL Group and the Jamaica Observer. He died Monday in the United States at age 79. Prime Minister Andrew Holness has said he is saddened by the passing. Tributes rush in for late Butch Stewart. Andrew Holness, Prime Minister. Butch was a man way ahead of his time. He had an eye for details, and his ability to market and deliver world-class service in any endeavor was tremendously distinctive. He was an extraordinary human being with an unwavering commitment to the social good. He has left his unmistakable mark across the region and the world, and we shall miss him dearly. I send heartfelt condolences to his family, friends, and the thousands of employees whose lives he no doubt personally impacted. This loss is not just Jamaica's, it is the Caribbean's. Mark Golding, opposition leader. Sending deepest condolences to the family of Butch Stewart, as well as his Sandals, Observer, and ATL teams. Jamaica has lost one of its most innovative and successful business leaders and a truly immense figure on the national and international stage. Walk good, Butch. Peter Bunting, leader of opposition business in the Senate. Rest in peace, Butch. You have made an indelible mark on Jamaica, the Caribbean, and the world. Your legacy is undeniable and has transcended borders. Walk good. Condolences at Adam Stewart and to the entire Stewart and Sandals family. 50-year-old businesswoman charged for illegal party. A 50-year-old woman from Portland has been charged under the Disaster Risk Management Act, DRMA, after police said they warned her and then later saw some 150 people gathered at a party. She is Charlene Miller, a businesswoman of Shantytown, Berrydale District in Portland. Reports from the Port Antonio police are that Miller was warned for breaching the DRMA and Noise Abatement Act about 7:30 p.m. Sunday, January 3rd. Hours after, about 11:35 p.m. the same night, a team of officers was on patrol in the area when they saw about 150 persons gathered at the said location. Miller was subsequently charged and is scheduled to appear before the Portland Parish Court. Gunman killed in confrontation with law enforcers. One man was fatally shot during a confrontation with the police during a joint police-military operation on King Street, Montego Bay, St. James on Sunday, January 3rd. Police said one Taurus 9mm pistol with a magazine affixed containing 4 9mm rounds of ammunition was seized during the incident. Dead is 29-year-old Mikhail Cunningham, otherwise called Lucifer, Nicoy, O'Shane, and X of King Street, Montego Bay in the parish. Police did not give details about the shooting death, but said the matter has been reported to the Inspectorate and Professional Standards Oversight Bureau, IPROBE, and the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM. Four passengers on the December 21st flight from the UK have tested positive for the new strain of the COVID-19. Speaking at a COVID-19 press conference on Saturday, Minister of Health and Wellness Dr. Christopher Tufton said the tests have been confirmed after being sent to the Caribbean Public Health Agency, CARPHA. That flight was the last to land on the island from the UK. The government had placed a ban on travel to and from the UK the same day, which was to last for 2 weeks. The government earlier this week extended the ban on the UK to January 31st. All the passengers on that last flight from the UK before the ban were placed in quarantine and tested, with 20 samples returning a positive result from the samples tested in Jamaica. COVID-positive UK traveller dies at Cornwall Regional Hospital. The Health Ministry has confirmed that one of the 20 people who tested positive for COVID-19 after arriving from the United Kingdom has died in hospital. The deceased is a 77-year-old man of Jamaican descent who resided in the UK. The ministry said the man was not among the 4 patients with the new COVID strain. He had been in state isolation and remained stable until late December when he developed symptoms and was admitted to the Cornwall Regional Hospital. The ministry said his condition further deteriorated when he was listed among the critically ill COVID-19 patients. However, he died on Sunday. Since December 21st, the 20 positive cases have been in isolation, while the remaining travelers who arrived in Kingston on the December flight and tested negative were quarantined at home. Having completed their 14 days of quarantine without any symptoms, all the travelers were slated for release today. Mom killed her 4-year-old daughter by stabbing her 30 times. A mother murdered her 4-year-old daughter by stabbing her 30 times, partially severing her shoulder and wrist, according to police. Nicole Terry Lester has been charged with aggravated murder after little Lainey Voss was found with a partially severed shoulder and wrist and a number of defensive wounds. Police say Lester carried out the brutal slaying on New Year's Eve using a ceramic kitchen knife at her mother's home in West Valley City, Utah, the Salt Lake Tribune reports. She now faces the death penalty after telling neighbors, "I just killed my daughter." Disturbing court documents state that youngster Lainey Voss was found with defensive wounds to her arms, hands, and shoulder. It adds, there were multiple deep lacerations to her chest centered on her heart. Lester sat outside her home in bloody clothing and told police she needed to be arrested, according to court reports. Her internet search history is said to reveal how the mom had searched "How do you break a neck?", the best place to hit someone with an axe, and how to murder. She is said to have searched numerous topics that involved breaking a neck, smashing a head with an axe, breaking bones with an axe, stab wounds to the chest, broken and cracked ribs, and also included medical diagrams of a child's chest. Lainey was found in the basement of the home. Her 6-year-old brother was found safe and asleep in the home. The young boy is now in the custody of Lester's mother, who was not at home at the time of the stabbing. Lester has a history of arrest for drug possession, assault, and domestic violence. In a May 2014 case, her charge involving domestic violence was dismissed after she completed mental health treatment. 21-year-old shot 17 times by police for not stopping at a checkpoint. In a shocking case of police brutality, a 21-year-old boy's body was pumped with 17 bullets by the Pakistan police. The crime of the boy was that he did not stop at a checkpoint. The boy, named Usama Sati, was bombarded with police bullets near G10 Srinagar Highway. The ATS Islamabad police fired at the young boy when he did not stop his car on police commands. As per reports, a total of 22 shots were fired on the car. Usama's body was shredded with 17 shots. So far, 5 personnel have been arrested. Ever since the heinous incident took place, social media has been firing the Pakistan police for their cold-hearted approach towards the young boy. Hashtag Justice for Usama Nadeem Sati has been trending on Twitter ever since, with people demanding strict punishment for the officials involved. Many have even asked for compensation for the bereaved family, whose son has been snatched away from them in such a gut-wrenching episode. A local news channel claimed that all the accused have been arrested and murder charges have been registered against them. The Islamabad news channel interviewed the deceased father. The father claimed that the boy had gone to drop his friend at his house when the incident took place, calling the incident not of power but of horror and panic. The father looked helpless and distraught. He also requested the media not to interview him but to bring forth the faces of those who committed such an atrocious crime. Many social media users also questioned how the boy was driving away with the car when the police personnel fired on the windscreen of the car. A retired Lieutenant General M0ther Aslam has also ridiculed the incident. In his tweet, he said, "Killing of Usama Nadeem on Srinagar Highway in Islamabad. Trigger-happy anti-terrorist squads need better training. It's the precision and not the volume of fire. They could have stopped the car by shooting the tires. Hashtag Islamabad Police. Hashtag Pakistan. Hashtag Prime Minister Imran Khan." Almost 3 hours later, in his next tweet, the retired general wrote, "My earlier tweet was based on the premise that it was an incidental case. If it was a premeditated action, the culprits could be brought before the law and severely punished. The incident has sent shockwaves across the nation, which is already being ridiculed for the state of its law and order across the globe." Tommy Lee Sparta to appear in court for gun-related charges on Wednesday. Tommy Lee Sparta is to make his first appearance in court over a gun possession charge on Wednesday. Last month, Tommy Lee Sparta was arrested and charged by cops after being detained with an illegal firearm. According to police reports, Tommy Lee was held during an operation in New Kingston on December 14. He was searched and a firearm was found in his waistband. He remains in police custody. The police say the DJ is also the subject of other unrelated investigations. Beanie Man charged for illegal party in St. Elizabeth. Dancehall star Beanie Man has been charged with breaches of the Disaster Risk Management Act, DRMA, and the Noise Abatement Act in connection with an alleged illegal party in late November. The entertainer, whose real name is Moses Davis, turned himself in to the Black River Police in St. Elizabeth on New Year's Eve after a summons was issued by the cops earlier in the day. The charges stem from an alleged illegal party held in the parish on November 29th. Beanie Man is scheduled to appear in the St. Elizabeth Parish Court on February 10th to answer to the charges. On a more positive note, congrats to h0t on his tireless hard work and dedication in the gym. Here's the results of his amazing weight loss and his fit new look. Masicka's I Wish gets BET premiere. Recording artist Masicka is steadily working his way into the international market. This after the visuals for his latest effort, I Wish, premiered on BET Jams. Masicka recently signed a partnership with Dragon Stout, making him the newest brand ambassador for the drink company. The Portmore native is known for songs including Infrared with Vybz Kartel, Leader with Dexter Daps, Top Form, Stay Strong, and They Don't Know.